Welcome to Wales for the 5th round of the 2022 Tour European Rally. Get Connected Rali Ceredigion is held in the Western Cambrian region. Aberystwyth on the seaside is the host town of the event. The 7th Tour European Rally season starts and ends in Italy, from Tuscany up to the French Riviera, across to the Vaudeville regions of Switzerland, back to Piedmont and the UNESCO World Heritage Langhe area, across to Wales, before the final event in Sardinia. After the TER has launched a new adventure starting in 2023, the TER World Series, many events have shown interest in TER and already joined as TER promo events in 2022. The promo event season kicked off in Rovaniemi, Finland, with Arctic Lapland Rally, followed by the new entries, Mexico with Rally of Nations Guanajuato, and Japan with Rally Mantra coming in June. After the 2022 TER Tour European Rally Round 4 in Rally d'Alba, Swiss rising star Jonathan Michelot, the series leader with a Skoda Fabia, followed by the Volkswagen Polo of two-time Swiss champion Ivan Balinari. TER Series Ambassador, Hyundai New Zealand driver, former Hyundai Motorsport WRC Works driver, and winner of the 2016 WRC Rally Argentina, Hayden Paddon, after winning in Alba with a Hyundai i20 R5, shares third place with four-time French champion Jan Bonneteau and his Citroën C3. Get Connected Rali Ceredigion is the only closed road rally in Wales. The 2022 edition, 3 years after the maiden event, features a revised route, including more stage than road miles, offering another memorable motorsport weekend with the spectacular backdrop of the Cambrian Mountains. The 2022 Get Connected Rali Ceredigion is held over 2 days, 12 special stages stretching from the Aberystwyth seafront to the Cambrian Mountains. TER Series Ambassador Hayden Paddon returns to the series after beginning his European season in style with a victory in Alba. The Hyundai New Zealand driver, 2011 PWRC World Champion, former Hyundai Motorsport WRC Works driver, and winner of the 2016 WRC Rally Argentina, has a new and very young co-driver, Jared Hudson, who is competing for the first time outside native New Zealand.
Yeah, no, it's obviously nice to come back for a second round. Very different rally to what we had in Alba. Very narrow, very technical stages here, and weather's going to play a big part as well. So, but really looking forward to it. Our second tarmac rally, our second tier rally of the season. So, yeah, we'll try and have a good rally. Enjoy it. We've got Jared in the car here for the first time for his first international rally as well. So, big challenge for us both. But you know, we're just going to enjoy it, get to the finish, and see if we can get some good points at the end.
Three-time Motorsport UK Asphalt and two-time British Historic Champion Jason Pritchard, together with Phil Clark, drives a Volkswagen Polo GTI R5, hoping to benefit from his knowledge of the terrain.
Well, first of all, welcome to Wales. hopefully it'll be a good event. It's some classic stages from night rallies, which obviously I've never done before, but it should be good. Nice challenging stages, and hopefully you enjoy yourselves as much as we do.
In a sister car, two-time Swiss champion Ivan Balinari is co-driven by Marco Menchini. Taking part in his third TER event this season, he aims for valuable championship points.
There was someone who convinced us to do this rally, a very interesting and particular rally. We never left Switzerland, this time we did. The race deserves, we will try to have fun and give our best.
Other leading crews who will fight for victory are the Volkswagen Polos of British Championship leaders Keith Cronin and 2019 Rali Ceredigion winner Ossian Price. The Hyundai i20Ns of local James Williams and Alan Carmichael. 2021 Scotland and Welsh Forest champion Gary Pearson's Fiesta Rally 2. As well as 2019 Fiesta Great Britain Junior champion Rory Bell on a Skoda Fabia R5. Get Connected Rali Ceredigion sets off on a warm afternoon, with the special stages mainly dry. The event kicks off with two passes on the short but demanding spectator-packed city stage in the Aberystwyth seafront. Hyundai New Zealand driver Hayden Paddon immediately showcases his potential, taking his Hyundai i20 to set two fastest times in the twisty town roads near the sea.
2, 1, andiamo a sinistra 6 lunga, 100 giù, fiori luce, sfiora a destra 2, per inversione sinistra leva, 100 destra, dosso meno, per chicane 3. Nella panchina destra.
Swiss Ivan Balinari has a good feeling with his Volkswagen Polo GTI R5 and is second best on both passes of the opening test. The fight for the championship has begun on the Welsh road. With another Polo GTI R5, Jason Pritchard is third, only losing a few tenths to his closest rival.
Left entry, turn square right. Square right, keep right now, but turn tidy square left round the bail. And turn tidy square left round the bail again. Bail's outside, well done. And 14 narrow square right round the bail, flying finish.
In the overall classification of Get Connected Rali Ceredigion, Paddon holds a 1.4 second lead over the Volkswagen Polo of Keith Cronin, who is followed at only 0.2 seconds by Alan Carmichael's Hyundai i20. 2019 Rali Ceredigion winner Ossian Price is fourth with a Polo, ahead of James Williams' Hyundai i20N Rally 2. After a short regroup, the crews head east for two night stages.
40 short 5 left minus, right track, lines half 4 plus 30, right, long flat small crest, a very long flat 7 left track, okay, 60, flat 60 plus nip track, into max 7 right, 50.
New Zealander Paddon is fastest on the third test, stretching his lead. The fourth stage is first interrupted, then definitely stopped due to two accidents.
100.
The Kiwi driver is given a notional time, which keeps him in the overall lead at the overnight halt.
Yeah.
It's 4 right plus sharp, tightens 4 right plus sharp, into 1 right plus short, middle crest junction into 3 left tightens, and middle crest 2 right short max. Joy to max 100 down.
TER newcomer Jason Pritchard makes the most of his experience of the British roads. Second fastest behind Padon on stages 3 and 4. He climbs into second place.
Subito destra 2 Vivio, per destra 2 per sinistra 2 poi 20, destra 5 più lunga, condosso, inizio sporco binari e taglia addosso sinistra 5.
On a new and unfamiliar event, Ivan Balinari loses some seconds but manages to stay close to Pritchard's pace, ending the day in third, only a few seconds adrift of the multiple British champion. Overall, Padon retains first place. Keith Cronin had briefly edged the Kiwi Hyundai driver with fastest time on stage 3, but crashed in the following test, blocking other competitors who, like Padon, were allocated a stage time by the clerk of the course. James Williams is a close runner-up, less than 2 seconds behind, ahead of Oisin Price, who is a further 2.1 seconds down. Hayden Padon leads the TER standings after the opening day. In day 2, 8 special stages await the crews of Get Connected Rali Ceredigion. Some rain fallen overnight adds to the challenges which the drivers will face, starting from tire choices. Making the most of his Hyundai i20, Hayden Padon is untouchable and sets 4 fastest stage times. The Kiwi driver outpaces his rivals despite the tricky and variable conditions. The morning's opening stage, the first pass on the event's longest test, brings the first twist as Jason Pritchard rolls and retires from second place.
30 destri nella ringhiera, destra 4 gira più 80 pieni giù, occhio, taglia addosso, destra 3 meno, sulla 3 meno, in sinistra 5, 40 al legno, destra 4.
Championship contender Ivan Balinari takes it steady in the opening loop, focusing on the main goal of taking home valuable points. Padon increases his overall lead of Get Connected Rali Ceredigion. Oisin Price managed to halve his overnight gap after being fastest in the first 2 stages, also thanks to a brave tire choice. But the Hyundai New Zealand driver upped his game in the following tests, stretching his advantage to just over 11 seconds. Hayden Padon stretches his leading margin at the final day's midpoint. With weather and surface conditions improving, Hayden Paddon can target a maiden tarmac win. The Kiwi driver goes from wets to molded tires, improving the morning stage time by over 1 second per kilometer.
Destra 4 in sinistra 5 più 30, occhio taglia rosso, sinistra 3, 30 destri.
Behind him, Ivan Balinari is in a good position to take the TER Series lead before the final round in Rali Ceredigion. After a cautious approach to the longest stage of the rally, his pace gets better in the last 3 tests. As the event nears its end, lots of things still can happen. Battles are still on for overall positions and precious championship points. In the overall classification of Get Connected Rali Ceredigion, teenager Elliot Payne, co-driven by Patrick Walsh, regularly sets top 10 stage times, and with a brilliant 5th fastest in the final test, secures 7th in a Ford Fiesta Rally 2. Driving another Fiesta, although in WRC spec, Steve Wood and Dale Bowen reached the finish in 6th place. With a Fiesta Rally 2 2021, Scotland and Welsh Forest champion Gary Pearson with Dale Furness steadily climbs up the leaderboard from 10th after the opening stage to end 5th on the Aberystwyth Seafront. The 2019 Fiesta Great Britain Junior champion Rory Bell, co-driven by Max Freeman on a Skoda Fabia R5, manages Pearson's comeback to keep 4th place by only 8.5 seconds. Locals James Williams and Di Roberts continue their apprenticeship of the Hyundai i20N Rally 2 and are awarded with the lower step of the podium. 2019 Rali Ceredigion winner Oisin Price with Noel O'Sullivan on a Volkswagen Polo GTI after getting within touching distance of Paddon mid-event, concentrated on scoring maximum BRC points and comes home in 2nd.
Destra 5 più lunga con Dosso fino al giallo. 40, occhio Dosso su.
Championship points were also a priority for Ivan Balinari, the 2-time Swiss champion co-driven by Marco Menchini, and adding a new country to his rallying map, makes the most of his event. The points of 2nd place push him on top of the TER Series standings with 1 round left.
Honestly, we didn't think we could get a 2nd place, because there was a strong local driver. It was important for us to get some points. We got them more than we hoped for, so it went better than we imagined. A very difficult rally, and Hayden is in another level of driver, and we know it.
They now go into the final round in Sardinia, just a couple of points adrift of each other, so a real battle to the end of the season.
TER Series ambassador Hayden Paddon takes a maiden tarmac overall win and secures a 2nd TER success in a row after Rally d'Alba. Co-driven by 18-year-old Jared Hudson, the New Zealander makes the most of the event to climb to 2nd in TER, only 3 points adrift from the top.
Yeah, no, it's been an awesome weekend. We didn't come here expecting that we could compete at the front, but no, it was an enjoyable weekend, some very challenging stages, and to come by with maximum points again in the TER Championship is awesome. Puts us in a position that we can fight, a two-way fight at the last round, so we'll see if we can make it. Would love to try and make it if we can, but really enjoyed this weekend. Great rally, great location.
Hayden Paddon tops the TER podium for the second time in a row, followed in Aberystwyth by Ivan Balinari. Ivan Balinari and Marco Menchini climbed to the TER series lead before the final round. Discover a jewel from colonial times, a place to connect with the past in a very avant-garde style. Quite a spectacle for your eyes and for your heart. A daily adventure during daytime or at night. Guanajuato. Live great stories. The TER will return from the 7th to the 9th of October in Sardinia with Rali Ceredigion.